Hello and welcome to the podcast from Stress to Success Blueprint. I'm your host, Lolita Guarin, and it's episode 259. And I want to talk about organization. First of all, thank you so much for coming in and visiting my channel, and please subscribe to it if you have not yet. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Okay, organization. We all know that if you organize, you can find everything and it can help us to be less stressed out and burn out because we know what things are. It saves your time and energy and all this. This is great. But I want to talk a little bit more about organization that has to do with tools. So, um, I remember when I got into business, I needed to do a lot of things, and there were a lot of tools that I was using it. And so here's number one thing is to know that there are a lot of tools available. I see over and over that clients come to me and they burn out, overworked and all of this. And the reason is one of the reasons is that they're not organized, but they're not really implementing everything that they could. There are plenty of tools to do different things. In today's world, oh my gosh, it's like a new app comes up probably in every 10 minutes. I don't know. If you know the statistics, leave me a comment below, let me know. Um, So know that there are tools. This is not the 20th century anymore that you need to do everything by yourself, right? So you need to ask for help. Like I said, you need to delegate somebody to do something, ask for help, but also help yourself. You need to use the tools, okay? Number one, you need to find out what those tools are. What is that you need to do, and what is there to help you. Now, number two, it can get very overwhelming. And I remember when I got using different tools, and by tools, I'm talking about different apps, filing pro databases, all kinds of things, really depending on what you do and what you have your hands on. It could be that you're dealing with a physical something in your environment, and then you need to organize by shelves. You get it, right? And I remember it got to the point that I was listening to other people what they were using, and I will continuously get some great ideas of what works for them. And later I realized that what works for one person doesn't really work for another person. Yeah, so that's the thing. Don't get overwhelmed and get more stressed out and burnout because, well, you are using too many tools, and you get then you need to organize your own tools. Find what works for you. Yes, it's a great idea to ask other people what they use, see maybe some videos on how to use different tools, but give yourself timeline when you will decide what tools you're going to use and then use them. And now number three, you need to stick with them. Do not jump from one tool to another one. Well, unless that new tool that you found is much better. You're like, oh my gosh, one tool makes 5 tools disappear that I'm using, then yes. But don't just jump from one tool to another one and be consistent. Use them because if, let's say, you have some board that you put some things on, and then 3 months later you come and you're like, oh, wait, what was I? And no, I remember this one doesn't belong here anymore. Just be consistent with the tools that you are using, and then you can progress. You can see where you're going, where you were, what you need to adjust. But also, it gives you the clarity and peace of mind of knowing that you know what's going on. Somebody could be using the same old notebook that they write to-do list by hand. It's great. If that still works for you, it's great. Just be consistent with that. And when you know that you have everything under control, you're not so burnt out, you're not worrying about what will happen, right? Because the tool's supposed to help you. So think about what tools you use today to help you with your daily life, with your business, with your parenting, relationships, whatever it is, and eliminate those tools that aren't really just idle. And especially if you have apps and they're on subscription, go to all of your subscriptions and see what apps you're not using, because that is also a money saver. Because if you are running some apps that you don't even, not using for a year, but they keep on every month, they get a membership fee, That's where your money goes to as well. So consolidate, find what works for you, and use it. And if you have a tip, what to do with tools and how to use them, I would love to hear it in your comments below. And if you need help with coaching, you know where to find me, beamazingyou.com. And I'm still running a special on my online membership. So if you check out and you use a word half off, you can get 50% off of the membership fee. I know, it's a deal. You even can tell this to your friend over that.